entrepreneurs. Once again, it's Philip Will, and I want to thank you for subscribing to the newsletter. And as I promised in the previous video, I'm going to give you basically a short explanation in this video about the specific tips that I mentioned in the ebook, that you should find it in your email. And if you follow these simple tips, they will definitely help you to increase your income by increasing your sales. So follow me along. I'm going to do the presentation now. Okay, as I mentioned, you probably received and checked out the ebook by now. And in today's video, I'm going to explain the first tactic or tip that you can actually implement, that they are easy, that is going to increase your income. That's actually activating your Powerbase. So I'm going to go specific, but before I go there, I want again to invite you to subscribe to my podcast, Remotepreneurs Podcast, and I would appreciate if you can leave an honest review on Apple Podcasts. Now let's get into the presentation. Now, what's Powerbase? Powerbase is something that each of us have, but the problem is usually people avoid it. Under Powerbase, it means everybody that you have some kind of influence, including your friends, your colleagues, your family members, even past customers, etc. But people, when they get in sales, I don't know for what reason, they usually forget to actually provide the service that they are selling and just ask for the sale. It's pretty simple and easy. And probably the biggest reason why people actually avoid this type of asking is they are afraid of rejection. They think if they ask their family or friends, they're going to be rejected and the relationship is going to be ruined. That couldn't be further than the truth, because they are your family, they are your friends, and they are the easiest sales you can get, or low-hanging fruit. So if you want to increase your income, you should definitely go and at least present your product or service to your friends, family, and asking your past customer or even past employers. So why is that important? In sales, really important is trust, right? So in Powerbase, you do have that kind of trust and an influence. It says that it's much easier to sell someone that knows you than to a complete stranger. Even if it's a past enemy, it will be easier to sell to a past enemy than to a complete stranger, because they don't believe you. So what you should do? Keep calm and create a list. And by creating a list, I mean actually writing a list of all the people that you have influenced. Not to say that you have, I don't know, 5,000 friends, 10,000 on Instagram, and you're thinking that you have influence. No. You need paper and you need pen and write them down, because you will forget. Let's be honest, you're going to get some kind of new notification and you will forget, and it will be the same routine and pattern, and you will still have no money. So make a written list with a pen and paper with all the people, and you can even categorize them. Who are your family? Who are your friends? Who are your past customer? Who are the guys that you never sold? Just to give you an idea. Family and friends are really good for referrals. Maybe they don't need exactly your product or service, but at least they can actually refer somebody to that might be interested. So referrals are great from friends and family. Past customers are great for upsells and great for reorders. If somebody spent money with you previously, they most likely are going to spend again. Obviously, if you provide a good product and service. Unsold customer, meaning somebody that expressed interest, you are in the sales pipeline, you discussed but you didn't close them. It's good to follow up with them because they expressed interest in your product and service. So just send a simple text message and show them what you have additional in your service, or just ask if they made a decision, etc. And even the lost customer that you know that lost to your competitor, but previously they were interested, you should definitely follow up, because that's not the last time they actually going to buy your product or service. You at least know that they are in the market and they are using your kind of product and service. So just reach out to them, tell them that you lost the deal previously, but you want to make sure that this time you're going to service and win their business. So definitely you should follow it up. So again, the first principle is simple. You do have a Powerbase and you do need to activate it. But first you need to make a list and then just start. Family, friends, past customers, unsold, lost, etc. Okay? So that's the golden tip that you can implement today. Once again, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the podcast, and if possible, please rate, review, and subscribe to Apple Podcast. I want to make a contest. Anybody that actually subscribe and leave a written review on Apple Podcast, you should take a screenshot of the review and send it to my social media. And for a reward, I'm going to give you 15 minutes of my time just discussing about your sales tactics and how you can actually improve your lead generation or anything that you need. So definitely it's going to worth it. Again, to win the contest, just go to Apple Podcast, leave an honest review about the show, and then just make a screenshot of your review and send it to @remotepreneur, so on Instagram, Facebook, or any social media. Okay, guys? Next day you're going to receive the second tip that I'm going to discuss and give you actionable guidance what you need to do. Okay? See you tomorrow.